Hello everyone! I am back with a new video today, which is going to be part 1 of writing a song with a random lyrics generator, which I am genuinely so excited about. So a random lyrics generator is basically a website on the internet, and there are several of them out there. The one that I'll be using is the one that I've seen a few other YouTubers use when making this video. And basically on the website it'll give you a bunch of different genres of music, and once you choose your song genre, it'll ask you for a couple of different words like adjectives, verbs, nouns, phrases, things like that, and then it'll generate the lyrics of a song for you. So I'm pretty excited to try this, and I do have high hopes for it, especially after the way that the song I wrote with comments turned out. That song is genuinely so catchy, and I find myself singing it constantly, so thank you again to all of you who participated in that video. I'm definitely very happy with the way it turned out. So the only difference between that video and this one is that I'm putting my trust into the internet rather than my subscribers, so that makes me a little nervous, but I'm really hoping that this video does turn out well. So I will be screen recording this video as I'm generating lyrics because I want all of you to be able to follow along and see what I'm doing. So random lyric generator. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I've definitely explored a few different generators so far because I wanted to make sure that I felt comfortable with the one I'm using. So I'm going to be using the first one at the top because that's what I've seen other YouTubers use, so I'm going to try it for my video. Okay, so as I mentioned, it'll give you a bunch of different song genres. On this particular website, it provides freestyle song, line by line, rap, metal, love song, rhyming song, summer song, country, X Factor song, ballad, Christmas song, and song name. And then it also gives artists in case you would like to personify the music of a particular music artist for your song. So I don't want to do that for this song. I am going to pick a genre. So for my genre, I think I'm going to pick rhyming song because all of the songs I've written, they all rhyme, and that's something that's important to me when writing a song or a poem. I am a naturally poetic person, and I like it better when things rhyme. Even though my subscriber song didn't rhyme, that song definitely worked in its own way, and for this song I would feel more comfortable if it rhymed. So I'm going to go with rhyming song for my genre. Okay, so it is asking me for 5 adjectives describing a person. Okay, so for adjectives, I feel like there are definitely a lot of adjectives that are very simple and overused in music, so I'm going to try to think of adjectives that aren't as common within the music that I've heard. So let's see. When I think of adjectives that I like to see in another person, the first one that comes to mind is admirable, because I want to be able to admire someone that I care about or someone that I'm dedicating my time to, so I'm going to use admirable as my first adjective. The next adjective that comes to mind is kind, but obviously kind is a very simple word that I feel like is definitely used quite a lot, not only in music, but just in daily life. So I'm going to try to think of a synonym for kind. Ooh, what about compassionate? I love that word. Okay. That's a pretty long word, so I'm not really sure if anything will be able to rhyme with that and still stay in rhythm, but we'll see what happens. I always like to see empathy in other people, so I'm going to write empathetic for my third adjective. And this is a word that I just love just because of its simplicity and also the meaning behind it, so I'm going to do lovely as my 4th word. Okay, so for my 5th adjective, I'm thinking bright, the word bright, like someone who is very optimistic, but I don't want to use the word optimistic and I don't want to use bright because I feel like neither of those words really goes with the theme that I have going on here. So what about radiant? Oh, I love that word. Oh my goodness, I cannot type. Radiant, there we go. Okay, so now it is asking me for 3 verbs. Again, I want to try to think of verbs that aren't overused. I want them to be unique, so the first verb that comes to mind is fly. I know that that is a very basic word and it probably is overused. I might change that, but I'll keep it for now and see what other verbs I can come up with. The word compensate is coming to mind. I don't really know if that fits with the theme that I have going on here, but I do like the word compensate, and I feel like there's a lot of words that could rhyme with that, so I'm gonna use compensate. And then I want something to correlate with one of my adjectives. So my favorite adjective that I have in this song so far is radiant. So I'm going to try to come up with a verb that correlates with radiant. So a verb that kind of signifies brightness, I guess. So illuminate, that's perfect. Oh my goodness, okay. So just to review, for my adjectives, I have admirable, compassionate, empathetic, lovely, and radiant. And for my 3 verbs, I have fly, compensate, and illuminate. Does the person featured in the song have hair? Okay, I'm just gonna keep that as a yes. Which best describes the person the song is about? So I don't really have any particular person in mind. I'm just thinking of people in general. So the options it gives are girl, boy, woman, man, and person. So I'm just going to go with person. This song isn't really about anyone in particular. And finally, what is your band name? Well, I am obviously not in a band. I am a solo artist. I'm not a real artist, but I'm a solo artist. I accompany myself with my ukuleles and my guitar, so I'm just going to put in my name for band. Okay. Alright, the moment of truth. Write me rhyming song. I'm like nervous. Oh goodness. Alright, so we have our song title here, The Way You Fly, the admirable, compassionate, and empathetic person song. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I like the little cover art that it has with my name on it and the name of the song. That's cool. I think I'm just gonna read through the lyrics for now, and then in my next video, it'll be the performance of the song. Okay, so. You find so many people are passionate, but you are mostly compassionate. I like that. I like the way you fly, you do it so by. So by doesn't really make sense, but okay, I won't complain. I like the way you compensate. You are just so deliberate. I like the way you illuminate. You find so many people are paramagnetic, but you are mostly empathetic. I love the way you wear your hair, spreading your style everywhere. You're like a style fountain, enough zazz for a whole mountain. I've never heard the word zazz before. That's interesting. You find so many people are like a gradient, but you are mostly radiant. Oh my, that is my favorite couple of lines out of this whole song. I absolutely love that. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're the perfect person. You could meet a worse one. You find so many people are passionate, but you are mostly compassionate. Okay, so that's like the refrain part that I would go back to. Admirable, compassionate, and empathetic, lovely and radiant too are the qualities of you. I like that. You find so many people are paramagnetic, but you are mostly empathetic. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not bad. I actually really like this. Alright, so those are the lyrics to my song that I'll be writing. Next, I would like to see if I can find a random ukulele chord generator because I think I've decided I want to write this song on ukulele. Okay, perfect. So I found a random ukulele chord generator. My last original song that I wrote with comments was on the guitar and I just came up with the chord progression myself. But for this video, since I'm using random generators, I kind of want to stick with that theme, so I'm going to use a generator for my chords. Usually within the structure of my original songs, I have 2 verses, a chorus, and a bridge, but for this song, it doesn't really seem like it's going to be that kind of structure, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll generate 1 set of chords for the verse part of the song, and then I'll generate another set of chords for the chorus. This is just the set of chords that was there originally, so I'm going to hit give me another. Alright, so it looks like my chords for the verses of the song are going to be A minor, C, D minor, A minor, E7, A minor. And then I'm going to generate another set of chords for the chorus. Alright, C, C7, F, F minor, I believe, and C. Alright, so those are my chords for the chorus. Okay, so at this particular point, I have generated everything I need to write this song. I have the lyrics, I have the name of the song, I have my ukulele chords, so I am actually pretty excited for this, and I will hopefully be back in just a couple of days with my original song. It's called The Way You Fly, and it's about someone who's compassionate empathetic, and admirable. Thank you so much to all who joined my live stream yesterday. I'm hoping to do another one of those very, very soon because it was definitely fun. And I will see you in my next video where I will be performing this song. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much.